This podcast is powered by The Plug.
Bong, bong. Bong, bong. All right, so you know how people rate things on scales? Could be a personality test or how you're feeling, anything like that. Just on a scale of 1 to 10.
Hold on, you said rate?
Yeah, how they
Okay,
like or how you're feeling.
I
Either
to
way.
clarify. It sounded like you said something else.
Come on now, we just started.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do
We
you
just
rate
started. We already had some shit
3
last night that we were
very
talking about
softly.
that could get us canceled.
Jesus.
But
Very soft rate.
But before we get canceled, on the rating scale, so it's usually 1 to 10. How about like on a 1 to Marshawn Lynch? How cool are you? It's a pretty dope scale in my opinion. Marshawn Lynch?
On a 1 to Antonio Brown, how badly do you want to stay home from work today?
You get it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Okay. So yeah,
I mean, that's
make
a strong
make your own
10.
scale. Make your own scale.
That's a strong 10.
Strong 10. He thought so too.
He did it in front of millions with a smile on his face.
Mid workday.
But yeah,
We're going to do it now? We're going to do it now. Fuck it.
so think about it. On a just like how crazy you are, like on a scale of like 1 to Mike Tyson back in the day, or Mike Tyson on coke.
I got a bad one though. How bad do you hate your family? Chris Benoit?
Yikes.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
You don't hate him that bad. You don't hate him
That's not
that
even
bad.
a scale. That's just like
you don't.
just like a level.
Yeah, that's-
it's like a whole nother level.
I said it was bad. Like,
It was
Hey.
bad. Is there something you need to tell us?
There's no rules. There's no rules here. That's the beauty of it. But yeah, on a scale. So what about how good are your hands on a scale of 1 to Stone Cold Steve Austin? See
On
how
a
many
scale
beers he caught?
No. On a scale of 1 to
16
Kimbo
beers?
Slice.
What's up?
On a scale from 1 to Kimbo Slice. That's hands.
That's hands.
That's
But I meant catching, but that works too. That's a twofer. That's a twofer.
It's a double on.
But I was talking about like after the match, after he stuns everybody, and then he gets up on the turnbuckle, he catches like 9, 10, 11 beers. Does Stone Cold ever drop a beer when the crowd throws it to him?
I don't think so.
Can we? Can we?
There's a couple. All right.
This
There's
film,
a
and that's
couple.
my guy.
Okay. How?
There's a
That's my
couple.
guy. He's like right up there.
Not many though, right? That's a decent scale.
What about how
Listen.
clutch the dude is throwing those beers?
Underrated.
Like
Not
the
all
dude
the
behind
throws
the
are
scenes.
good, but a lot of them
Could
are.
easily fill in for Baker Mayfield right now.
But is it just one
Done.
guy? Is
Done.
it really just one guy?
Shots fired.
Same guy.
It is the same guy?
Shots fired.
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, that's
Stone Cold's like, I don't want
I mean,
anybody
he's in the
else
NFL, so
throwing me
obviously-
my beer
Respect there. Respect
besides
there.
this guy.
some Gronk and Peyton shit.
But
Or,
that guy
Gronk
he was
and,
throwing it to a dude. jumping
Tom
around.
Brady.
Brady, yeah.
Yeah, one at a time. All right, I got one more though. On a scale of 1 to Nature Valley granola bar, how much is your life falling apart?
Oh shit.
I feel like I'm all right with it. I'm like a Cliff Bar right now.
Oh, he's solid.
That's
Kinda
yeah. No,
healthy,
that's
but
you're
I'm
good.
climbing- I'm
He's
climbing the
solid.
mountain.
No, you're good.
I'm all right.
mine.
Nature Valley. There's crumbs everywhere.
Nature Valley's got
Yeah,
a
Dude,
falling apart.
My life is like the tray at the bottom of the toaster that like you pull out, and then there's all the crumbs from all the toast that you made over all the days.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Life's crazy.
Scales. Make your own scale. It's fun.
I'm more like I ain't even been put together yet. I'm the bag of granola. My
I
shit's
feel
all
like
over the
Nature
place.
Valley, they got
He's
the
still
chewy
on the
kind,
plant.
I got the chewy kind. I'm just gonna get the chewy kind.
Yeah,
I got the regular
maybe
kind.
you gotta
times.
yeah.
It fell apart. I said, let's go chewy.
Yep.
We're gonna go back.
Gotta let them know then.
Here it is.
So you gotta
It's
have
chewy.
You gotta have a chewy.
So it's
life.
not that bad.
That's it.
a chewy
It's
life.
better.
It's chewy because just like if it falls on the floor,
Chewy Nature
whatever
Valley.
happens, it's part of it. It's part of life. That's it. You're going to pick up some dirt or something on the ground. It's going to happen. Whatever. You drop it on the ground, you pick it up, something going to be on it.
I can't just leave my life on the ground though.
You got 3 seconds. You got 3 seconds. That's up to you. Your life
Pick it up, man. You got to pick that
Your life
thing
is
up.
in your hands. You got 3 seconds to pick it up. Everyone knows that. That's universal. If you let that go by,
I don't
so
want to
you-
know what happens after 3 seconds.
I look at the guy different. When he drops something and let it go past 3 seconds, this man's reckless.
Yeah, there's more of a level of just I don't give a fuck.
So you can do like safety. You can do like safety. So is your life in safe hands, like, you know, from 0 to Allstate?
There you go.
How safe are you from mayhem?
Yep, how
Right,
safe are
right.
you from
Are
mayhem?
you in good hands? 0 to Michael Jackson over the balcony. Maybe that's good. See what I'm
I mean,
saying?
he didn't drop the baby, so
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
death grip.
pretty good hands.
That's what I'm
There
saying.
you go.
Where do we
Pretty good
stand
hands.
on the Neverland documentary? Did we just never watch that? We turn a blind eye.
I don't listen.
This is a podcast, man. I don't know if we're trying to get it all.
I don't know who
kidding.
said it. Somebody said something about Whitney Houston. And it was like, yo, if they call you a crackhead for 20 years, then baby, you a crackhead. Dog, for 30-something years, you touching little boys, bruh. I don't know if all of it is true, but you did somebody dirty. You did somebody dirty in there. That's all. I don't know. That's just me. That long? That's a long
Heavy in the
time.
beginning, sorry.
Super heavy. Next topic.
Well, we want to go on a lighter note. On the brighter side of things,
My bad.
That one's serious quickly.
it's okay. It can go left sometimes.
In true crew fashion.
How you get people's attention. But how about like a grinds my gears segment, real quick? What about people that say a word wrong, like they don't use it in the right way? So there was this one girl that I knew, and she was like, I really don't know, you know, all like the abbreviations for the job. What's it called? The synonyms. I really don't know what all those mean. Acronyms. She didn't want to call her out, but grinding my gears at the moment. She said all the abbreviations, you know, the synonyms.
Was she blonde?
Yeah, I know what you mean, so I'm not gonna say nothing. We gonna roll with it.
We love you, blonde listeners. We love y'all too.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I guess other people are going to hear us too, huh?
It was hilarious.
I mean, but right up there with the blondes is the hoop earrings. They're right up there.
Oh my
They be
god.
saying some dumbs. It's right up there. If you know,
Yep, stay aware.
I gotta grind my gears.
Let's hear it.
Oh man. A good grind my gears is leaving things open on the counter. Like say juice. Somebody just poured some juice and you left the juice container open on the counter and just walked away.
Someone doesn't give a fuck.
That's like
Clearly.
that's the illest. I'm not coming back. I'm gonna let you take care of that gesture I've ever seen in my life. Or better yet, leaving just a little tiny bit in the.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yes.
my kids try to do that all the time. Like they're gonna hide the fact they drink juice all damn day,
It's not even going to be enough for like a half a glass,
bro. Not even a half a glass. It's like a.
a swig.
do you
Yeah.
close it?
Why even? Why even?
Do you close it when you find it open? Do you close it?
See, I usually get mad and start yelling and find out who the hell didn't close it. But that's after I've already closed it.
All right.
You're,
Yeah,
you're
that's-
yelling as you're closing it.
Yeah,
though.
right. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
mad because I
yeah.
got to do this and I didn't even want to drink this.
Who the fuck left this motherfucker? Yeah.
Straight
yeah.
like that.
Like Harlem Nights.
Oh my god.
That part in Harlem Nights where he left the juice in the
Yeah.
nothing but a swallow in the container.
Right. Say, shut up.
Swallow in the container.
He said, "Shut up and swallow it." God damn it.
That's the problem. It's because it's rude at that point. Man, just have it. All right. Shit.
Sit here getting ready for a
Just
drink.
have it.
I just got nothing but a swallow.
I don't even want it.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I'm not gonna lie. Me as a kid, that was me for sure. I left you something though.
Because you were thinking about
I left you something.
you were
brother.
thinking about others.
I could have finished.
Wouldn't take all of it. But I would leave a little bit.
You know
I
what?
pretty much took it all.
Let me speak for everybody in those days. I would rather you have finished it.
Yeah, my philosophy is
Yeah.
if I could,
Now.
I don't know, might as well just finish it off. If it's not even going to be a whole glass for somebody else,
The backwash.
just finish it off.
I understand.
Just
both
finish it
sides.
off. You know,
little
just
half
do
a
it.
glass, little
Yeah.
little half a glass. Yo, I thought of you.
Yeah, the thought.
I left you some.
We were trying to be considerate. It wasn't. There's no ill intent.
You know?
Any other grinds my gears?
Hold
though?
on,
Just
hold
some
on.
Funny
Before
shit
we move on,
on some pet peeves.
I think I would be a little bit more frustrated if like somebody left me like a half a swig versus just killing it.
Not a half a schwig. We're talking like the cookies. There's like 12 cookies left. Me and my brother, we're getting like 10 of them. We'll leave the little brother and the parents like 2 cookies.
Boom.
So when you
say that
so when you
exactly.
come home, it's like, damn, I only got 2, but it's like you got 2 though.
I left you too.
I have
I'm a shit. But
So
I
you're
was
saying
thinking about you.
it's a lesson. You're trying to teach, you know, your parents and maybe other siblings a lesson by like
Don't leave it where I can get
either
it.
one, eat faster, or 2, hide it. Like, I don't
it's kinda
know.
like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get whatever I
I'll
want
hide it
if
for
I
sure.
Can find it, but I will leave you.
I mean, that shit didn't matter either. I was a little fat kid. That shit didn't matter.
I'll be
You hide it all
pissed,
you want,
man.
I'll find that shit. It's all
Not
good.
the juice though. The juice is disrespect.
Well, the thing was Pepsi. That was the thing I couldn't touch in my house.
Yeah, it
was
was-
Pepsi.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
tried to water it
Never
down
had
like a real Pepsi drinker wasn't gonna know.
I'm sorry, but you guys are triggering a very bad
Sure.
childhood
I don't drink
experience.
Pepsi to this day.
He had
My stepdad used to like OD for the cookies, yo. Like my man would borderline hide the cookies from everybody in the crib, and he was the only one that was allowed to eat cookies. Bro, like one day, yo, savage, yo, high one day during high school, came home, ate some cookies, you know what I'm saying, blase blah. My man woke me up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. He was like, yo, you ate this whole row of fucking cookies today, bro? And I'm like, why would that matter? Why would that matter? And this guy's ritual every night was to eat strawberry milk with cookies, chocolate chip cookies.
bro. That strawberry milk's on point.
Bro, and that was his every
mad
night
too.
ritual.
I'm mad too.
Dude, he had one row left. I must have ate you know what I'm saying, a row. And he had the one row left and was still upset that he only had one row to enjoy with his fucking milk
So
at
he
night.
would kill both rows.
You just
Bro.
said you ran.
I have no idea. I have no idea what this man's ritual
This
was
dude
at night.
shitting Oreos.
But I know that night he came upstairs with the fucking pack of Oreos and was like, yo, you ate all of these damn Oreos? And I'm sitting here thinking in my head like, nigga, I must have had like 2 or 3. What the fuck is going on right now?
Were they the
You
double
ate-
stuff?
Nah, the Chips Ahoy.
You
Or-
said Oreo.
My bad, not Oreo. My Chips Ahoy, the chewy one.
Chewy. Ooh.
The chewy again, huh? It's a difference.
Yo, I don't buy them.
There's a
I
difference.
don't buy them for that reason. I don't buy
Clearly.
them for
You
that
have
reason.
siblings?
Yeah.
Was there a code in the house that listen? We can't all get a lick at the same
Everybody,
time.
everybody knew that those particular cookies were off limits because this guy would spaz. But everybody would low key like dip into his shit because those are the only cookies left in the house a lot of the times. Bro, me and my brother, we fucked with him on a continuous basis after a while.
Gotta
It was
spread
like,
that out. Spread that
yo,
out.
let's jack his
It's
shit.
too obvious.
Yeah, you hit
Let's
that
let's jack his
Just
shit
start,
tonight.
just start hiding
that?
cookies in like pockets in his suit jackets or something.
See, there's the
So
light.
he puts it on in a couple weeks, and he's like feeling his pocket. He's like, "What the fuck?"
See, my
Yeah.
my stepdad had too many clothes for that because
cookie.
he would wear one shirt and not wear it again for a while.
Damn,
Yeah, bro, my
For the cookies.
Steve Harvey?
that's
it's like Limp
that's
Bizkit, man.
That New York fashion.
Did it all for the nookie.
But that's
I mean,
the
cookie.
life hack. You can't do it all at the same time. But yeah, back to the life hacks though. So when you're around a big group of people or a party or whatever, when people don't know which beer is theirs and they're like, yo, which one's mine? Life hack, yours is always the fullest beer. Or the coldest if you're not sure.
Yes.
Life hack. If it ever happens to you, yours is the fullest one or the coldest one.
If
Whichever
I'm
you
around a
prefer.
bunch of people
I like
know,
that, I like
that's
that.
Cool.
Exactly.
We just
There's
can't be at a
that.
party.
There's that.
Depends, the full one.
Unless you just
One that-
want to see what happens.
You risky, you reckless like that? Go ahead, bro.
Fuck around and find out.
I've drank some questionable beers.
I have actually been roofied.
Saw some things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It was
sometimes
a wild night.
Saw some things.
like, or like
Yeah.
at a party, and there's like
I mean, that's not funny.
cigarettes put out in like beer bottles that people have been
Yep,
drinking and whatnot, and like
Oh God.
you think it's your beer, but it's a beer with a cigarette butt
happens.
in it, and you,
It happens.
Yeah, never done that.
take a swig of that.
Sucks to suck.
Fuck yeah, it does.
But yeah. It's a life hack if anybody has any life hacks or
How about this?
y'all got any ideas.
Just don't put your beer down. Life hack.
Just don't put it down
Hack.
at
Just-
all.
Just hold your beer till it's empty.
I got a quick life hack. If you're at dinner with somebody and it's just taking too long and the checks already came and you're just ready to get the fuck out of there, just be the first person to stand up.
There you
That'll
go.
just signal to the whole table like, all right, this is conversation's fucking over. Especially if you're like hosting a party too and you want to kick everybody out your fucking house.
Right there.
Just be the first person to stand up and be like, all right, so what y'all about to do?
That's the cue.
Or you could just get completely
That's the
naked.
cue.
Just get completely naked, and eventually most people will leave.
People will leave.
There might be one or two that stick around because they're curious.
You never know. People may stay.
I'd be concerned if everybody stayed. If everybody stayed after that, I would be flattered and
Depends who
also
got
Yeah,
nervous.
more
Not
nervous. Like, all right,
Yeah,
you win.
We will see.
that was more of a bluff.
Yeah, I'm bluffing here.
Yeah.
You called me.
If you crash a ship in outer space, where does it go? Does it just keep falling?
Nah, it just floats, bro.
It just floats. You just keep floating
Just floats until it
until gravity takes hold some time, maybe.
into some other atmosphere.
Black holes.
Something like that.
Then
When
what
I
the
was
fuck
a kid,
happens?
dude, when I was a kid, I thought that black holes would be like way more of a problem these days. Like a black hole is going to take us over, but it's like, life goes on and you never heard about another one. But just the thought, like,
Does that turn into the Big Bang?
we could all just disappear into a black hole at any moment. We don't know.
Hey, fun fact since we're on the space topic.
The more you know, the more you know nothing. Dwayne Johnson.
Lactose.
The Rock.
Barzinis.
That was a real quote.
But anyway, fun fact. Did you know that according to Jetsons theory, the dad in the Jetsons would have been born this year?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Saw some shit like that. I was like, oh, that's a little
2022, huh?
That's a little nostalgic for us in our
No flying cars still.
Fucking false advertising, if you ask me.
shit.
But we do have inflation and monkeypox and COVID.
They live
I
in
mean,
it.
the only upside to it, we do work from home. The majority of us, you know what I'm saying. I mean, technically, we do see our boss on a screen, somewhat. So
They was doing that in Power Rangers though. They been
beam
had
me up,
FaceTime.
Zordon.
They had
The
FaceTime.
big
Yeah.
head.
That's the foreshadowing we were talking about. If y'all peeped the
I
last
always-
episode.
I always questioned his motives. He always just told the Power Rangers what to do. It's like,
He's creepy. Anybody
and
bald?
grab
yeah,
teenagers.
you-
Like
Sorry,
what?
not
the-
anybody.
so
Not
you
anybody.
never know, right? Like as kids, like for all we know, they could have been the bad guys.
Yeah, what's his motivation?
We don't know.
That was same with
Yeah.
what was it, Basil Expedition? Or was that only on the phone on Austin Powers? When he was always talking to Basil, was that only on the phone or didn't he have the video?
This tastes like shit.
It's a bit nutty.
That's because it is, Austin.
Man, well, since we on movies, since obviously they're running out of ideas, or it's just remakes of shit. How about some shit where they should have done sequels and they didn't? Because I was watching Celtic Pride, and you know how at the end of it they're kidnapping Deion Sanders. Why not just make another movie and it's Deion Sanders? Because Celtic Pride was classic.
And what, Deion Sanders is just kidnapped that whole time?
Nah, they should probably.
No, that's how it ended.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But the sequel.
The sequel should be a little bit more gorier and them just ending them.
Oh, they just tear them
Oh,
apart.
it's getting crazy now. Now we just, it's not even a comedy
It's like
anymore.
some Saw type shit.
I mean, every Giants fan would appreciate it.
Not even comedy anymore.
Straight up horror flick.
Celtic Pride meets Saw. What?
Yeah. Do you want to play a game, Dion?
What? That's how he lost his toes. Sorry.
Oh,
Love
man.
Deion Sanders. But, I mean, you know, it's just what came to my mind.
Shit, you know what they should have made a sequel to? Ready Player One.
Okay.
I mean, that's a little bit recent, but that was a cold flick. Like, that was definitely a cold flick, especially with this metaverse that's, you know, coming up nowadays and shit like that. Like, that was a oh, you've never seen it? Ready Player One?
Well, what do you think they call the second one? Like Ready Player 2?
Shit, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, hell yeah. I mean,
It's
hell
like,
yeah.
you know what?
I mean, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a damn, you know?
Yeah, actually.
Shit. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was a dope ass flick. I feel like they definitely can still add to that and still make it dope.
Just saying, yep, because they running out of ideas.
I hope so, man. Because my nigga, seeing BFG in a Gundam fight in a movie, and then you got Ninja Turtles, a whole squad of Ninja Turtles fighting at the. I mean, shit. Some of this shit was just like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like games that we played back in the day, just showing up to fight a mass war. Like, yo, that's fucking dope.
Shows and movies.
You know what I'm saying? Just anything digital that we did back in the day, it just all was in that movie.
That'd be dope.
Hell yeah.
More of that.
That's my 3 cents.
Yep. Think about, you know, just ponder on any other sequels. I mean, writing my own movie, honestly, but
I wish they wouldn't have made.
now that they should have done.
Should.
We could do that
I'm
too.
just saying, I wish
should've
they
done.
wouldn't have made like
There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of those.
We can get creative with it.
That's where they're at now. That's where they're at now.
They've done it.
I wish they wouldn't have made so many fucking Fast and Furiouses.
Pretty sure most people felt that way.
I watched one, and that was because of Bow Wow.
Most people felt that
It's
way.
like how many
Bow Wow.
how many times can somebody die, come back to life, go save, go do some other dumb shit, save the world, do some family shit? It's like, come on, bro. We've seen it all already. Like,
No, speaking of dumbest shit, and since we always touch on nostalgia, know y'all remember Figure It Out?
Huh.
Bro, they did the dumbest shit. That's why it was hard for him to ever figure that shit out. It was like, at the end of it, every time you just be like, why? Like, at the end of it, they'll be like, the answer is, she has the biggest collection of grasshoppers in the state of Iowa. What did I just watch? That's what you did.
Who collects grasshoppers?
That's what you did.
What do you feed a fucking
But
grasshopper?
for real, watch Figure It Out every time. It's like, I don't even know why
Yo.
you're doing this.
I swear to God, I remember an episode where homie had a collection of the most belly button lint.
That's why I said
I
why.
would beat that motherfucker, dude.
That's why nobody could figure it out.
I would
'cause
beat him. I probably got some right
Because
now.
why? Just like, come on, really? That's what
Yeah,
you're
there's
doing?
some in there.
Who's belly button?
That's another question.
That's the question. Who's, because if it's a bunch of people's, gross. If it's yours, gross. Gross.
And why? Like I was saying, why? I still
He
don't
was
know
12
why.
years old, and he was getting belly button lint.
to allow a child to collect.
How hairy was this 12-year-old?
Submit it somewhere.
First off, what
The only
material
time
you like to wear?
I got belly
What do you
button
wear?
lint was after I got belly hair.
You just want wool?
That was it.
You wear wool your whole life?
Okay, cool. Watch, figure it out.
Yeah, no, figure it out. There were some other ones. I'm trying to think of it. It was a lot of stupid shit though. It was like I can like pogo stick or so, whatever it is, like pogo stick while blowing bubble gum. It's like okay, that's cool.
You fuck around and bite your
That's
tongue
what
off.
it is every time. Like I hold ant races in my backyard. Like, okay.
You do what?
Okay.
Ant races. How do you race an ant?
Like how bored are you? I was like the
Those
shit
things can crawl anywhere.
when everything was locked down during COVID and shit. I was thinking about ghetto golf. No, you remember ghetto golf because everything there's nothing to do. You're just trying to think of random shit.
What is ghetto golf?
So yeah, me and Julius back in the day, we put like a coffee cup or something at like somewhere in the house, and then we use like a vacuum cleaner hose or something, and whatever ball we could
The
find.
extension attachment.
Yep, you got to call whatever par it is. You could maybe put a chair or something in the way, make it harder. But yeah, ghetto golf.
Somehow I remember this.
Yeah,
Make it like a par 4, par 5.
yep. Put obstacles in the way.
I remember
Down the
doing this.
stairs.
For some reason I remember doing this.
You know, your couch is a par 6.
That's when you got to learn how to chip.
That one everybody got 8 strokes on.
Like, damn, it's the toughest one. That's the comeback hole right there.
Back 9. That's your back 9 chance.
Well, yeah, just random shit like that. Or remember the lighter game? Just randomly, like, because everybody have a lighter, we just smoking and shit. Someone just throws a lighter up in there and you got to catch that shit.
Dude, so we used to do obstacle pool. So we had a pool table and a drum set in our basement, like kind of on the same side. And eventually, yeah, right, so it was already pretty tight. So eventually, we created a game where, you know, we put like the symbols around the pool table. We'd like put the triangle on the one side and like just complete obstacles, right? And we'd play pool. You'd have to play a normal game of pool with all these obstacles in the way. It was actually very entertaining. Passed by a lot of time. It was actually really
I
fun.
remember
Gotta
doing
figure
that
shit
too
out,
for some
yep.
reason.
Yep.
It was really fun.
When you just figure
This guy's
shit
living
out.
vicariously through us.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
When you just figure shit out.
I like it. That's fun.
We would always do like hardcore games of paper football. So we'd have like the timer going on the
Yeah.
microwave,
Yep.
clean off the kitchen table real nice, have like 4 people in there, play teams.
Yep.
field goals and shit.
Paper football. But, you know, if ain't shit going on, I was just thinking when COVID was serious, I was like, yeah, there was a lot of just random shit we did just to not go insane.
That shit where the
Mulligan.
kids don't put the balls up.
Mulligan.
Type of stuff.
Mulligan.
Hey,
It's the simple things.
get you through the day.
The simple things. Or I was thinking of just like the corniest, just whitest songs. Not even to talk shit, but you know where you just like kind of laugh when you hear it, kind of the crybaby or like emo type shit. Just cracks me up for some reason. Just think of the whitest songs.
I have like
It's no
three.
surprise to me. I am my own worst enemy.
Yeah, like yeah. It was like grimy.
Every now
The whitest song.
kick the living shit out of me.
Something with the lights out.
Yeah, whitest songs.
What's the
Something like that.
You know it when you hear it. And it's not even disrespect. It's just a certain when you label shit or a certain style.
That's a good
it's
one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fun.
Yeah, that's a good one. R.I.P. But you know, just
Oh.
who did The one,
Or
a good song.
the easy one, obviously, All Star. Hey now, you're an All Star.
Man.
I got one.
good
Yo, son, you corny.
Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep all the blood in my head instead of going under.
Classic.
They get
I don't remember too many words from
they
the
get
song,
the
but I know
assignment.
somebody was supposed to close the goddamn door. That's all I remember. That's all I remember that joint.
Yep.
Closing the goddamn door. No.
Closing the goddamn door.
Something inside of me.
Something.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Everyone
anything
gets
like
it.
like the skater
Something about a
boy,
wedding.
Avril Lavigne.
Everyone gets it.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Some Alanis Morissette.
But yeah, just
Like
shit
some-
that
that's
during
it's like
COVID
some basic white girl shit. Right there.
or back in the day, but also back in the day, you can't tell me you didn't want a treehouse. Everybody wanted a treehouse back in the day. You know why? Because all the like kids movies or family movies, there'd be a dope ass treehouse.
Sandlot.
Like, Nick, you got a whole fucking house in this.
Sandlot sold it
You
for
got a
me.
house in this tree
Classic
right now.
movie. All time Hall of
Yes.
Fame.
That's where it's saying like Sandlot might be the dopest treehouse.
Fresh Prince was the
Stand
first
by
time I
Me
heard
had
of
a
a guest
treehouse.
house.
That might be the one.
A pool house. I'm sorry, a pool house. That's the first time I ever heard of a pool house was Fresh Prince. What do you mean?
Wow,
Wait,
sounds nice.
They got another house behind their house.
Damn, they got a house and a pool house, but a paper brigade, treehouse,
He must have been like a Supreme Court judge.
Page Master, treehouse, Simpsons, treehouse, Dennis the Menace, treehouse, Jack, treehouse, the kids movies. That's why every kid wanted a treehouse. That's how they be doing marketing,
Step
man.
Brothers.
That's how marketing works.
Say
That's how marketing works. Like, of course, all the kids are gonna want to watch this. See this fucking treehouse? See this fucking treehouse? You can get away from their parents. Just go to the treehouse. I'm going to the treehouse.
Treehouse.
Everybody wanted a treehouse.
I still want one.
To this day.
Saving up for it right now.
A man cave in a treehouse.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
There's actually like
Yeah,
treehouse.
yeah.
There's like actually like
that dude is
treehouse
killer.
communities nowadays. There's like
Treehouse village.
communities.
Same
yeah.
with the tiny homes and the RVs.
It's absolutely asinine, but probably the coolest thing I've ever seen.
People want the simple life now. It's hard out here.
Said inflation, man.
Inflation's as high as Snoop right now.
Your money's worth less.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right.
No, it's not.
That's disrespectful.
not.
Snoop's
Yeah.
still higher.
Yeah. Give
bad.
give
He's
man the credit.
Still higher than
give
that
credit
somehow.
where credit's due. You know.
Somehow he's higher than inflation. On today's news, Snoop Dogg is still higher than inflation.
I know.
we're still
Elon,
struggling.
I know Elon Musk
Regardless.
is sending satellites and
We're still
whatnot up there,
struggling.
but Snoop Dogg's still higher. So Elon
checked
Musk,
on it.
he calls Snoop Dogg to get like the weather report up in space before he launches one of his rockets. That's how high Snoop is. He's
What's going
like,
on up there, man?
he's like, yeah, man, it's cool up here. You know, like, come on up. Bring some sticks.
Bring some sticks.
Of course. That goes without saying. That's why he's still higher than inflation.
Yes.
It's a tough level to get to. How high do you need to get?
So maybe if we tell Snoop to not be so high, inflation will go down.
Snoop is inflation.
There is a strange
Stupid.
The
correlation.
higher he stays, the higher it goes for
There's
us.
strange. There's seemingly a strange correlation here.
Dumb. But somehow people can afford these. Have you seen how much candles are now? It's random as fuck, but I was thinking of light flexes because that was a segment. But there was some actress that was talking about some candle that she always has going, or she'll have like 5 or 6 of them going at the same time.
That's a fire hazard.
And them candles be like hundreds of dollars. Like, What fucking sense do you have in there?
Just constantly burning money.
Literally.
Damn.
Literally.
Like that is wild.
Why
but
would you buy $100 candle?
light flex? It's like it's sandalwood,
Dude, I want
Duh.
to be so rich. that
jasmine,
I could
sage.
I could burn candles when I'm not home.
Just want to come home to that smell.
Like I want to have like
Light flex.
just a professional candle lighter in my house.
That's light flex.
Just light it.
I wanted to smell like eucalyptus when I get home.
Like the bathroom air fresheners. Every 10 minutes, they light it up.
Eucalyptus.
Lime and sea salt. I don't know. I want to feel like I'm on the beach. All about the vibe and the ambiance. Like, what is that? Bamboo rain? They got the craziest fucking flavors and scents for that shit.
Is that huckleberry passion
what?
fruit?
Yeah, sandalwood.
No way. They even went overboard with candles.
Exotic guava lava?
There's that
That's why I stick with the incense.
all day.
That's like
way
the
cheaper.
mystic Chinese tradition, man. It's like whenever something like mystical is gonna go on in like a foreign flick, man, that they light that incense first thing, man, and they like let it burn for a little bit, and they use their hand just whoosh.
Some of that lavender. Some,
Right.
some of that lavender incense.
Yeah, I need to sleep tonight.
Straight
I'll
off
have some
Something,
lavender.
Hey, man, one of them brothers on Peoria.
I'll have some lavender.
3 for $150. You go ahead and spend that $100.
Right, exactly.
I'm grabbing 3 for $150. Cool.
You get
Take $5.
37
You know what? Here's
flavors.
$5.
37
You
flavors.
know what? I got it. 5. Take 5.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I don't even know how much I
Thank
get
you.
with it. You count it. Put it in the bag. I'm good. Take the 5.
Yeah, I just know it's not $100. Like so. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They even crossed the line with all that shit. They got everything.
It's like they're trying to invent like new sex positions or something.
More shit in the Kama Sutra.
Yeah. It's like incense Kama Sutra.
Denali sweat. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck is Denali sweat?
See, that's when like your butt sweat rubs in with the leather in your Denali.
In your Denali.
It's got to involve a big boy.
Yeah. Oh
Feel like
man.
it's-
yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
Denali.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
big truck. Got to involve a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
boy.
It's an acquired taste.
That thing is a rockin'.
It is a rockin'. It indeed is a rockin'. Yeah, but they be wildin' with that shit. I mean, did they start it with the drinks though? The sex on the beach?
Because who's doing this?
They just know sex sells.
Just get the name. It's weed.
Spanish trampoline.
What?
It was weed, yeah. Yeah, they got crazy names for everything now.
That is true.
Oh, brother. He was like I was like, who is that? Oh, this this man's house.
Oh yeah, he lives here.
He said kids. That ain't no damn kid.
I got mine right here.
Hey, little man, your dad said you go to bed.
Oh man, don't do that. Recording stuff. Oh shit.
We always live.
He's back.
Always live.
Always.
But yeah, we was just talking about how there's just crazy names for anything with a scent at this point. It's pretty much what we've came to the conclusion to. I mean, weed, you know,
You know what's ironic?
for the scent, you know, you took incense, candles, just put a crazy name to it.
So you know what's ironic is that there's like a car tree incense scent. It's called like black ice.
Yep.
It's like one of the most dangerous things that you can encounter when driving,
And they made it
but they somehow
scent.
made it a scent.
Fashion.
Yeah.
That's kind
It's
of
like cool to have black ice.
black ice.
It's like ironic if you were to like die on black ice.
That may also be a
with
porn
a
company.
black ice scent in your car.
Probably is. Or somebody's name or
Yeah.
Right.
That is irony. Yeah.
Is that selling?
yeah, that's
See?
My tree center.
You better take that, dude. You better take that down. You better take that down before wintertime.
I have to put it up. I think I have to go ahead and throw that shit out.
You're gonna have to put
That's messed up.
like summer,
And we're done with this one.
Summer Valley scent or something during the winter, so you don't.
Yeah, when you want to
slip
get
on black
away.
ice.
When you want to get away. How about a summer scent?
Or it's like a dream catcher protecting you from the black ice.
Reverse psychology.
If you sandwich a dream catcher with 2 black ice air fresheners, it'll save you from black ice.
I mean, 2 of them.
It's proven.
Yeah.
Why 2 black
Seen it.
ice and what? Wouldn't that cancel out the 1 and 1, and then you got 1 more?
So you need 2 dream catchers and 1 black ice?
Right.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. That makes sense because it filters it on both sides.
Where are you putting all this?
Yeah.
There's algorithms to this shit.
There's levels to these bezels.
Everything's an algorithm.
It's like math, right? You know what I'm saying?
Here's the math too.
I think you math it.
I love
You,
meth.
you got a negative, depending on where it is, you know what I'm saying? You got to equal it out to get back to positive, you know what I mean?
For every positive, there's a negative.
Everything's an algorithm.
It all balances out.
And that's a big Fendi.
Watch. Let me know. I'm gonna do my own little study. So let's see if anybody gets ads for like incense or candles
Oh, we will.
or what else are we talking
Dream
about?
catchers.
Tree houses. Like, why
We're gonna
am
get
I
an
getting
ad
ads
for
about
like
tree
a
houses
tree
now?
house with like dream catchers all inside of it.
Just random shit or just cheesy songs. Getting ads for all these cheesy songs now or concerts coming up.
Yo, on
'Cause
everything.
that's what we was talking about.
On everything, if we get a cent deal, we got to do the Can I Buy for Men.
Got to.
Can I Buy for Men? You want to try?
Name your own scent.
What you talking about? Same
Same
shit
thing
you
you talk
talking
about.
about.
What are we talking about?
Shit.
Yeah, what do you say? You
Picklestein.
either holding it, you can move the fuck on.
Assistant or volunteer officer Picklestein.
My baby. Yo. That part, yeah, with the song, bicycle.
That's hilarious. It's good. It's good. Good flick.
They should have never made
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you watch? Speaking of bad sequels,
That's why that's why I wanted to do the
did anybody
sequels
watch
that
How
they
High
should have
2?
done.
No.
No, why would we?
I didn't.
Okay, all right. Julius,
would
take a
we?
mic because I didn't. None of us have watched it.
No need.
Oh, you watched it?
He doesn't even want to talk about it. He doesn't even want to talk
Who
about
was in it? Same people?
Well, like even Predator 2.
No, it was not the same people.
Oh.
No, it was not. I haven't seen it.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth on this whole conversation.
Well, that's,
Okay,
that's never a good
fine.
thing.
Well, no, that's not okay. What made you want to watch it in the first place?
Oh man, nothing. It was all coincidence. The TV was on, and it was on, and I said, "All right, well, fuck it, we're gonna watch it for a second."
That's fair. That's
And
fair.
I said, "Oh fuck, I actually like this person. I'm not gonna watch this."
Because you felt like it would ruin it for you.
Yeah, well, I respect the person, and like, I just ain't trying to like. You ain't gonna fuck up my shit, man. Like, oh, see, I said too much. Let me just stop. Yeah, it wasn't my shit.
I feel like you know this person personally.
Nah, but I mean, I could, and I don't want to.
No, dude, I respect, and that's not what I'm doing. All due respect.
No, yeah,
I'm not an actor.
Hey,
I'm like How High too.
I'm gonna say it because Julius is over here afraid to say it. They should have never put somebody in a movie that don't smoke in a smoking movie.
Who was that?
Ooh.
Lil Yachty.
Who was
Whatever
that?
his name
Wait,
is.
that's who
still
is
said
in
who
the
is-
How High too?
Yeah.
Yachty and who else?
Who's that?
It's
Right?
current? I did not know that.
Is that Yachty or
Who the fuck is that?
what or whatever? Right, that's who it is, right? Yachty in DC, right? Yeah. Yachty does not smoke. And he says it. He says it.
I seen one the other day. Has anybody here seen Like Mike 2?
Nope.
What?
Listen, I know,
Like Mike
but
But it's not Bow Wow.
No, it's not Bow Wow.
And it's a low budget one, ain't it?
I don't know.
I mean, it should be.
I got into the movie.
Wasn't like Mike low.
I
low
hope they
budget?
didn't spend a lot of money on it.
All I know is the villain. The villains were three.
It's a little Bow Wow.
It was like three Chad-looking dudes.
You said Chad?
Chad-looking dudes with
Bro.
with do-rags on. I was like, no, sir.
With do-rags. Okay, all right.
And like it happened quickly. All I saw was him. I noticed. I was like, oh, it's not even Bow Wow. Who this dude? The kid's familiar. I can't remember who it is.
Zac Efron.
That would have made more sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It would have made more sense, honestly.
Yeah.
But these kids are still in the orphanage, and all I know is it started out, they were shooting basketball, and dudes walk up, hey, yo, y'all got to get up off the court. I was like, oh, shit. I turn around, it's three. Well, what's my man, B-Rad?
B-Rad.
There's 3 B-Rads.
There you go.
I got to get up off the court with this. My man, I was like, no, sir.
Yeah.
He's about a minute 30 in the movie.
And who were they talking to? Other white people?
No, they were talking to the new little black Bow Wow and his two white friends.
Oh, they gave him white friends? That's why nothing happens.
Oh, see, I should have watched more. Maybe that Bow Wow was in a different city, maybe he was in Orange County. He was an orphan in Orange County.
I'm sorry, but there are no orphans in Orange County.
You can't even play that off.
Some rich person's going to be like, what a cute baby. Can we get it, honey?
Does he have any brothers or sisters?
That
Does
are
it come
ethnic?
with anything else?
We want an ethnic
or is it just him?
child.
I mean, there's money there, so you never know.
We don't want a white child. We want an ethnic child.
Goodness gracious.
There's those people out there. Okay, so I'm not shitting on what you're doing. I'm just shitting on you.
I mean, low key, I will shit on it a little bit, because I mean, you're kind of doing a disservice to the minority child. You're not gonna. I mean, you're gonna raise it with these certain ideologies that aren't real to that kid, but.
But
That's my opinion.
Okay, but they're real to that family, and that's what's messed up is everybody's gonna have different ideologies and morals and values. But at least that kid
It's not an orphan.
has
That's worse than being an orphan.
Hey, no. Don't get me wrong. Big ups to anybody that adopts.
Yes.
Big ups.
That's awesome.
But if
Apparently, it doesn't happen in Orange County, though.
Except
order a bride, they order a kid.
Hey, now that we talk about random places, you could keep going, but just so we remember, we got to bring up Albany, just because it's perfect timing.
Let me get to Albany
Yeah,
in just
keep
1
going.
second. Oh man. But anyway, like I said, big ups to anybody that adopts. But let's say a white family adopts a child of color, black kid, light skinned kid, whatever.
Asian.
No. I'm just saying.
You said no, not Asian.
Not even Asian, because
or Hispanic.
Asians go through something completely different. Not to say that they don't go through hardships as Asians in America, but it's different. It's a little bit different. I'm particularly speaking on African American or African, any black child.
Based on the prejudices that you might have experienced.
Bingo. They're like, a white family is just not equipped to prepare a young child, a young black child, Afro-American, Afro-Latino, whatever. They're just not equipped with the tools to tell them, hey man, you're gonna encounter this and you should do this. You know what I'm saying? Like being pulled over. You know what I'm saying? In a car full of black people.
Is this
Just fit the
personal
descri-
experience with yourself too? Like,
Nah, I'm not adopted. What you mean?
no offense, man. It was a question. You know?
I mean, shit. As an African American man, absolutely.
Just how you
I
feel.
think every single
about that. Okay.
black man has encountered some kind of race issue or a racial encounter. Period.
Okay,
at some point,
I believe it, and I'm not doubting or disputing or even bringing that up. But
Shit don't bother me.
yeah, I mean, no, it's fine.
I've
fine.
seen it,
There's
not
nothing
because
wrong with
one of my best friends in high school.
I went to college in Greeley. I
This
seen it.
this kid,
Don't bother me.
you know,
Some things happened.
He was
Better than being an orphan.
He-
Oh, I know. Yeah. But what if that's all that kid knows is being from? If there's any stats, and there is one kid in Orange County that got adopted, big ups to you. What if that one kid all he knew was Orange County? So even the orphanage was like he was next to Drake or some shit.
It was like the only orphanage in that area, and he's like the only kid in there ever.
all I'm saying is if
That celebrities is having
if
babies
that black
and we
kid
don't know.
gets adopted
The
by a
baby's
white
going
family,
somewhere.
if that black kid gets
Yikes.
adopted by a white family, they're gonna tell him that the world is peaches and roses and shit's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it's not like that for us brothers. You know what I'm saying in the world.
Wait, you gonna
White
experience
privilege right there.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna teach them that white privilege, and one day
No.
that reality is gonna hit where it's like you're not white, you don't get this privilege.
It's kind of messed up, but it's like it's not even like an intentional lesson either.
Yeah,
it's like
just-
it's like it's just how that family might have been raised, or that dad or that mom might have been raised, and now they're raising their kid like that, but they don't recognize like it's
not gonna help them.
I mean,
They're missing something.
yeah.
It's not that it's not gonna help them; it's that they're missing a key lesson.
Yeah, chances are, if
Yes.
you a white family and you adopted a black child, you've crossed the racial barrier at some point. So you're aware of these things. If he goes to school and gets treated differently, you're gonna believe the kid and actually take that shit seriously, not just be like, whatever. And you can't really prepare nobody to be black at the end of the day.
Oh no!
It's gonna hit you however it's gonna hit you. And you can tell them
Yeah,
hey,
it'll
when
happen.
cops do this, do this, but there's always gonna be a scenario that you don't prepare them for. There's always gonna be some shit that you just don't know. At the end of the day, all you can do is just kind of just be there.
That's facts.
Teach them as
Well
much
said,
as you can.
sir. Well said.
That's big facts.
Well
The
said.
white family might show him how to be polite to the police instead of yelling at him. Oh,
Well-
yeah, I got my ID and all that right here. Yeah, not what you need that for, brother?
And for the record, I'm not
Yeah,
against
Because
any
that don't
white.
work out. That
And
don't
for the
work
record,
out.
I'm not against any white family adopting a black child. Go ahead and do it. Show that kid a life he ain't never seen before, and you know what I'm saying, or he wouldn't see normally. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. But I just pray and hope that they get that lesson, or they get that one, like, hey, you got to be careful out here. You got to work a little bit harder out here. You know what I'm saying?
Prepare them.
Just
preparation.
'cause
Watch your
there's
mouth.
some things that my African American parents, family have told me throughout my life that if,
In situations.
you know what I'm saying,
Let
and
it
they
act.
arise like,
to
oh,
do.
I think I know what to do right here. This feels like what they have said to me before. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that they somehow get that throughout their life. You know what I'm saying?
Like they were saying, though, I'm pretty sure if you gonna go take that on, you would have had to already thought about that. You had to thought about that. If you wanna, I'm not saying they compare, but if you wanna adopt,
A lot
like
of
the
people-
bad dogs and cats or something like that, you gotta know, hey, it could go bad right here. It could go bad with your kid though. It could go bad with your puppy.
I feel you.
Anybody's. That's what I'm. That's anybody's.
True
It's
that.
just anybody's.
Anything's possible.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, they definitely gonna know. Know what they getting into. But back to Albany. My guy over here is from Queens. I'm sure you agree with me when I say this. Anybody that says they from upstate, they from from Albany or something like that, motherfucker, you from Canada.
Canada?
Canada, bro.
Bingo.
Canada, bro.
I didn't even go over
You
this
asked me
with you.
about Griselda
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. Apparently.
I don't really. Drake's the only Canadian rapper I listen to.
Right.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? And Griselda got that pass, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Drake is a rapper?
Right. What? That man's like a ventriloquist.
He's a hybrid. That's what I
He's more of like a.
I've
There's
even
some
heard that from a
R&B.
rapper, mainstream rapper. You know what I'm saying? Said he's a hybrid.
If you think about what he looked like in the beginning, Elon Musk had something.
with Drake. So he's
Think about Drake without the mustache. And
genetically
beard, dog.
engineered.
Genetic.
Yo, that's a
That nigga
that
look like a
is
Tesla.
Stranger things have happened.
Tesla face.
He was in a wheelchair. Dude,
Oh,
that
Tesla
dude was in a
face looking
wheelchair.
ass.
You're so right.
Think about that, dog.
He
Call
was
me Tesla face?
totally in a wheelchair.
kiss me through the phone. Oh snap!
Now he's
Stealing
driving
flows.
a Tesla.
That's the thing, though. So, and then what was the other one? It's not the peanut butter Tims.
Oh, yeah, it's
The OGs, you
construction,
can't. That's the constructions.
right?
Is that a?
Butters?
The
What are you talking about?
Tim's, the regular Tim's, construction, the color.
Butters. Beats, the butters?
Yeah, I thought that
But,
was.
yeah, right. The wheats, the butters, right. Construction, same thing.
All right.
What'd you say? Peanut butter?
Yeah, and then you were like, nah, that's not the peanut butters. I was like,
Yeah,
They
because
got
had to make sure.
Inside peanut butter.
right, because there's
outside.
actually a
There it
darker
is.
brown
Right.
peanut butter color that they sell.
Some with the beef and broccoli.
That's the Duke. That's
Right?
the Duke.
They got the
It's
cinnamons.
a Dookie Brown.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about cinnamon though? It only exists in two places, I guess, other than a shade of Timberlands, a strip club, and a spice rack. Cinnamon. What you talking about? Putting some shit on like a baked good, or you talking about like shorty from the strip dancer? If you bring up cinnamon,
Oh, she hit me up last night.
no, they got the cinnamon Tims though.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Julius, and I just made traveling easier with the motorized scooter suitcase. Let me say it again. Motorized scooter suitcase. Yeah, that's right. The luggage has got a built-in electric motor. So the suitcase, I can ride it and glide through the airport or the train station, through downtown, and it all fits in the overhead storage bin. No more crowded terminals trying to say, excuse me. Y'all gonna see me gliding through there. I can hop in and off the light rail like it's no problem. I'm not struggling to carry these heavy-ass bags of podcast equipment anymore. All you gotta do is just click the link in the episode description that says Smart Suitcase. Click Smart Suitcase and see what I'm talking about. I'm telling y'all, it's going to change the way, if you're traveling, this is going to change everything. Click the link. Let's go.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you or your company are looking to jump into the podcast world, now is the time. The Plug Agency is here to connect you to the full power of podcasting. You just record and leave the rest to us. The people are listening and want to hear from you. theplug-agency.com. That's theplug-agency.com. Click the link in the episode description for an exclusive offer.